Today we actually have a speaker. His name is Cesar Espinosa. He's from Houston, and I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of background about him. He's from Houston, graduated from DeBarkey, is that how you say it? DeBakey High School for Health Professions, and is a pre-law political science major at the University of Houston, class of 2010. Cesar began doing immigration work in 2002 with the struggle for the in-state tuition and the HB 1403. Since then, he has been working on the passage of the DREAM Act. He's a founding member, immigration columnist, and advisor for El Gato, a student news organization, and he's also an executive director of América para Todos and president of FIEL, which is Familia Inmigrantes y Estudiantes en Lucha.
Every year we have over 65,000 students graduate from high school all over the country who were undocumented. Texas is one out of 12 states that has in-state tuition. HB 1403, as some of you may know, allows undocumented students to go to college and to receive financial aid through the state of Texas, which is a very good law. In Houston, I don't know about College Station, but in Houston, there's about 8,000 kids currently under HB 1403. Okay, the DREAM Act by itself is a law that if it were enacted, it would pretty much legalize about 200 students around the country. To qualify for the DREAM Act, you must have been 16 years or less when you enter the country. You have not have to have completed 35 years of age. Does that make sense? In other words, you can't be over 35 years of age. It's 35, and you have to have been here consecutively living for 5 or more years, which means that you can't travel out and stuff like that. In order to qualify, if the DREAM Act were to get signed into law today, you have to prove that number 1, you've been living here. Number 2, that you have good moral character, which means like you can't have like DWIs or stuff like that, or any type of charges. You have to have completed 2 years of college, 2 years of military, or 2 years of a technical education. The first question that we get is how many students would it benefit around the country? Around the country, the DREAM Act would benefit about 2 million students. That we really have to consider is like all these kids who have been here forever, who I always say who feel American, who speak, walk, eat, dress American, but who through no fault of their own, through our broken immigration system, or have fallen through the cracks and are now in a disadvantaged position where they can go to school, but what happens after that? The general profile of these students are students who have been here for pretty much since they were young, who through no fault of their own, maybe through their parents' actions or through some actions in their family, they came over, or they were brought over since they were very little. All these things we have to, if we want to see the DREAM Act pass in a way that we want it to, we have to make sure that when it does get into like heated debate, immigration debate, or whether it be as part of comprehensive immigration reform, or as the DREAM Act by itself, we have to make sure that we're there pressuring. We're going to go around the room, and everybody's going to say one word, which is what everybody's going to say one word in which you're interested about working on the DREAM Act. It can be any word in any language that you want, which is why you're interested in the DREAM Act, working with the DREAM Act, or what moves you to work on the DREAM Act. Okay, give me 30 seconds. All right.
Family.
Okay, now hold on. We're going to start here. We're going to start here. We're going to go in order. Family. We got education. Education. Okay. Friends. Rights. Equality. I'm gonna get to you soon. Equality. Unity. Okay. Faith? Okay.
Change.
Change. I have any students about that right now.
Chances.
Chances. Chances.
Justice.
Hey, you want to say justicia? You can say justicia.
Familia.
Familia. Oh, we got you. You're the first one. Why you gotta give me a word that I can't spell in Spanish? Is it utopia? No. Three B's. I know that. I'm just testing out. Diversity. Diversity. I like that. Diversity. Next.
Someone say fairness.
Fairness?
Yes.
Okay, next. Success.
S-U-C-C-E-S-S.
Guess you didn't win the spelling bee growing up.
Well, I can't, it's going to be tenacious.
Tenacious. Tenacious. T-E-N. Posibilidades. Posibilidades. One S or two S's?
One S.
Two S.
One S.
Okay, next.
Pride.
Right?
Pride.
Pride. Orgullo. Okay.
Perseverance.
Perseverance. Next.
Triunfo.
Triunfo.
Ya ves.
Commitment.
Commitment. Yeah, they were working together, but they're like, what are you going to say?
Determination.
Determination. Okay, next.
Respect.
Respect. Anybody else have a word that they're just dying to get them there? Dreams. This is what we call a well. This is our well. What do we get from a well? We get water from a well. We drink. We nourish our bodies. Whenever we feel that something can't happen, whenever we feel that there's no hope, whenever we feel that we've had enough or that maybe there's no opportunity, we have to look at all these words and realize that this is why we're fighting for. We're fighting for pride, justice, opportunity, rights, equality. We're fighting for families, tenacious possibilities, respect, dreams, and the list on goes so forth. So when you guys feel that you can no longer move forward, look back on this and realize that this is all that we're fighting for. And you will nourish your body and you will continue to move forward. And I'm going to leave this with y'all so you guys can have it.